Okay. Where were you born?
I was born in Woodside.
Okay. What year was that?
What?
What year was that? I'm gonna ask you questions like I don't
Yeah,
even know.
1928.
Oh.
June 23rd, 1928.
Okay.
In Woodside.
And you have four sisters, three sisters, right?
I had 3 sisters and 1 brother.
And one brother.
Yes.
Which one were you?
I was second from the last.
You were second from the last. And how old were they when you were born? Do you know?
Oh, God. Not really.
Okay. What was the neighborhood like? Did you
uh,
live there? That same.
I lived
Was it an
there. I was
apartment?
born there. I got married there. Everything.
The same building.
Same house. Yes.
Okay. And what was the neighborhood like?
And
Did you have
my 3 children were born there.
in that same house?
In that same house.
What's the address?
3425 62nd Street, Woodside.
And do you remember a best friend that you had when you were there when you were a kid? Like, was it?
Not when I was a kid, no, but I had wonderful neighbors.
Yeah.
Especially neighbors down the block, Irene and May. They had a retarded son that I used to help take care of. I used to shop for her.
At what age? When you were a kid, or when as you were growing
Since
up?
I got married.
Okay.
Yeah, and when I used to go out, I had them for babysitters. I had the 3 sisters and the boy that was retarded watch my kids. They were wonderful neighbors, wonderful.
And what was high school like? Do you remember high school?
Vaguely, but I did good. I was on the what do you call it? The Honor Society.
Oh.
Yes. And I remember being the school secretary in the class. And I remember if the girls wanted to take a day off, they'd say, because I had to write out the attendance slip and mail it for the teacher. They'd say, well, I'm taking off tomorrow. Don't send that out. And I used to do that. I remember that very clearly. And I had a nice, I took the co-op exam. And that is you work a week and you go to school a week. You only can have that if you're good in your subjects. So the week I had in school, I had a double in English, double in math, double in all my subjects to make up to go to work for the following week. And I worked for the American Home magazine.
What was that? It was a magazine like.
Well, they're not anymore.
Good Housekeeping sort of thing?
Yes, something like that, yes. I made the metal plates. I typed the metal plates, the names and addresses of the people. And anything over, for my salary, I had to make $500. Anything over that, I got a penny a stencil. And I stayed on that job until I got married.
So even as you went through high school, you graduated high school.
Oh, yes.
And then you stayed there.
I stayed
you worked there full time after that?
full time. And I got married there, and that was it.
And how did you meet your husband?
On a blind date.
Who set you up?
This girl that I worked for in the magazine company, one of the girls said to me, my uncle just come home from the army, World War II. He's very down. How about we take him out and we go out and force him? Oh, I thought, all right. So the very first date, that was it. He was the one.
And he was the depressed guy from...
Yes, from Oceanside.
From Oceanside?
Yes.
Okay.
He asked me out again, and he came every week to my house.
Where did you go that first date? Was it set up as a date, or was it just to go out?
I don't remember exactly where we went. I really don't remember. But he was the one. He was wonderful, wonderful. He asked me out the next time, and I never forget the first time he came to my house. He was so excited to come. He was running up the stairs, and he tore his pants. So he had to come to my house and take his pants off. And my mother sewed them for him. The reason he was depressed, he had sent money home every month to his brother, so he'd have something when he come home.
Yeah.
He was away 3.5 years in Germany, the Battle of Normandy. And when he got home, there wasn't a penny for him. He had nothing.
Where did it go? Did his brother use it?
Yeah, his brother bought the house that he lived in and the house next door with the money.
And kept both for himself.
Yeah, that's why he was down and out.
Wow.
You know.
And you lifted him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the story there.
How long did you date before you got married?
1 year. 1 year I graduated high school. 1 year we got engaged, and then we got married.
And
Married at the Holiday Inn. They just opened up the store. I was the first bride there. 144th Street on Main Street, Flushing.
did you live together before you got married?
No way. We would never do that.
So,
not in our day.
Where did he live? Did he have an apartment?
No, he lived with that brother for a stay a while. Then he went to another brother for a little while, and then he took a furnished room. That was the furnished room. That's why we decided to get married. And then he came to live with us at my mother's house. So we got married there, and we stayed there for a couple of years.
And he got along with your mother and
yeah.
all your sisters and brothers?
He did a lot of work in the house. A lot of work. He was a good man.
And how long did you guys live there? You lived there you had all your children there?
All my children were there, yes. My mother gave me the apartment upstairs.
She owned the building?
A 3-family house.
She owned the house?
It was really 2, but she converted upstairs.
Okay.
3 in the front and 4 in the back. And I had the front apartment with my 3 children. And nobody could believe that I had 3 children in 3 rooms. In my grocery closet, my husband made a rack for all the little dresses for Joyce to hang up in the grocery closet, up on top, way up on top, you know. But we managed. We had a Castro. We slept in the living room, and my bedroom.
What's a Castro?
A Castro?
Yeah.
You never heard of Castro?
No.
It's a pull-out couch.
Okay.
One of the best. Castro are the best. And the boys had my bed, and their crib was in the bedroom. All 3 in there. And we managed for many, many years.
And Mom lived downstairs?
Yes.
Did the other sisters and brothers still live there? Did the whole family still live in the building?
Now?
No, then.
No. Then. My sister had the back apartment. My older sister had the back apartment.
And your mother had her own apartment?
And my mother lived downstairs.
Okay. And when did you decide to move out? How old was everybody? How long did you live there? How long were you married there?
Well, Peter must have been about 16. And Joyce was small. She was 5. And Philip was about 10.
So you were in that house a long time?
Yes, I was there a long time.
Was your mother still alive when?
Yes. My father had died. And my mother was there. And then finally she got sick and she died. So I said, I have to go someplace. And who's going to take you with 3 children? No apartment, nothing. So my husband used to work for Corpus Christi Church. He volunteered every Tuesday. He took care of bingo. He set up all the tables, the chairs, everything. He did all that work. And besides getting